Alela is my name. Time for TV47 at 1. Karibu sana. And we go straight to the stories of the day, where women and youth in Wajir have been urged to register as voters in large numbers ahead of the 2027 general election, with their participation expected to play a key role in shaping the county's leadership and development. Speaking at the Surrey stage in Wajir, gubernatorial aspirant Yahya Mohamed Dahie called on women and youth to register and turn out in large numbers on election day, saying that their votes will help determine the leadership they want. Furthermore, the women pledged to mobilize voters and support Dahie's bid for the Wajir governor's seat in the 2027 general elections.
We've been mocked by others because of our sheer lack of numbers in influencing the political outcomes in this country. So, as a young leader, I want to urge you to register in numbers and vote in mass in August next year, inshallah. There are those who are saying that our region is just a plain desert with few camels and gazelles here and there. But we want to turn up, get to register, take our IDs, register in numbers as we write a political statement.
Leaders associated with the Mwananchi movement have called on the Inspector General of Police to take action against politicians they accuse of threatening to disrupt the group's planned rally in Homa Bay County this weekend. Speaking in Bumula constituency, Bungoma County, the leaders led by Bumula Member of Parliament Wamboka Wanami and Kabuchai Member of Parliament Majimbo Kalasinga accused Homa Bay Town Member of Parliament Peter Kaluma of issuing threats against the planned gathering and demanded that authorities intervene.
I want to tell the people of Homa Bay that we are going to have a rally in Homa Bay on 16th. This issue we are hearing of divisions and warnings from elected leaders in Homa Bay that Mwananchi cannot have a rally in Homa Bay. Please, we are coming for that rally. We want the IG to ensure that peace is everywhere in this country. There is no part of this country that is not governable. So Mwananchi is going to Homa Bay.
Sasa registrar, kama ulifikiria ati tutaacha hiyo, sisi tumepitia mambo ngumu, tumetolewa kwa makamati, mimi, Daddy, Kidososi, hata Sifuna mwenyewe ametolewa, and we are going strong. We are coming for you. Prepare. And you see, we don't want to be tribal.
And coffee farmers in Gatundu North say they have thwarted a night raid at Gatei Coffee Factory, warning that rising theft targeting their produce threatens their livelihoods and Kenya's economy, which relies heavily on coffee exports. Mwalusi Meshak tells us more on that.
Coffee farmers in Gatei village, Gatundu North, Kiambu County, have turned into protectors of their own produce after foiling an attempted robbery at Gatei Coffee Factory by a gang of masked men. The farmers quickly mobilized after security guards raised an alarm, forcing the suspected thieves to abandon their mission of stealing coffee bags prepared for the market.
Filingi ilipigwa, kingola ikalia, kila kitu ikalia. Sisi tukasikia tukiwa kama tumelala. Tukaamuka, tukakimbia, tukasikia ni factory inaimbiwa ya kahawa. Tukifika hapa, tukapata kahawa, imeimbiwa na ikafishwa pale chini kwa majani.
Farmers say such attacks are becoming increasingly common in the area, with at least 4 coffee factories in Gatundu North allegedly targeted, leading to the loss of valuable produce worth millions of shillings.
Kwa wale wanapanga kuja kuiba kahawa hapa Githofukoni, tuambie watu wetu wako chonjo, watu wetu wako macho, na hawatakubali kamwe kahawa yetu ikiibiwa, sababu hii kahawa ndio tegemeo la wazazi wetu hapa.
Ambia wasee wa Gatundu tuwe tukilala na nguo na tununue filibi, na wamama wao wakilala pande ya left side.
For the farmers, coffee is not just a crop, but also a long-term investment involving years of dedication, financial commitment, and hope for a better future.
Sisi hatuna nguvu ya kuwashika waizi. Sasa tunauliza serikali kaa inaweza tusaidia. Juu hata wacha hata mambo ya kahawa, hata kwa manyumbani tunaibiwa, hata kaa ni ng'ombe. Sasa tutachunga ama tutakuwa tukilala na ng'ombe kwa nyumba?
Na mtu aliwaona na akawaambia, sasa mjue hapa kuna kuwaga na wanaume. Wakati waliachana, huyu akaja pande hii, walienda kwake wakaanza kupiga gate.
Residents are now calling on security agencies to intensify investigation, strengthen factory security, and arrest those behind the attacks to protect the coffee sector, which remains a vital contributor to Kenya's economy. Mwaluse Meshek, TV47.
Thank you, Mwaluse, for that. Residents of Kiradhani village in Idhanga Ward, Gatanga, Murang'a County have questioned the government's move to develop a new long-term development vision, saying their immediate challenges should be addressed before embarking on another development blueprint. Speaking during a public meeting in the area, residents said they're yet to see full implementation of previous government promises, citing poor roads, unreliable access to water and electricity, limited employment opportunities and challenges in the education sector.
Bakisha miaka mingapi? 3.5. Miaka 3.5. Sasa amekuja mwingine anasema Vision 2060. Mambo mazuri. Yameandikwa vizuri kwenye vitabu, ni mazuri. Lakini mimi na wewe, wakazi wa Gatanga, upande wa chini wa Gatanga, hatujui manufaa ya 2015, hatujui manufaa ya Vision 2030, wala hatujui manufaa ya 2060 kama atatukuta hai. Sisi tunasema vision or no vision, tupewe maendeleo yetu, ni haki yetu. Kuna kitu ambacho kinaitwa equalization fund. Equalization fund ni pesa ambazo serikali huongeza pale kwenye CDF, kwamba wengine wanapewa 140 million, between 140 na 170. Mahali kugumu ama kukavu kama huku kwetu na hata Northeastern wanaongezewa kitu kidogo ili angaa wajiinue kidogo. Sisi Gatanga inapewa equalization fund kwa sababu yetu. Huku kwetu kukavu, huku kuna ukame kabisa. Lakini wanafanya nini? Maendeleo yanafanywa wapi? Juu, ama pesa zinaingia mifukoni ya watu. Sisi vision or no vision, tunataka maendeleo, ni haki yetu, tunalipa ushuru, na kama si sasa ni sasa hivi. Tunahitaji maendeleo. Na kama wala imefika wakati tukaamua hatutasubiri kuletewa maendeleo na watu. Tutajituma wenyewe, tumchague mmoja wetu, tujitafutie maendeleo, kwa sababu sisi watu ambao huzungumza Kiswahili kizuri tunasema.
And the Kenya Development Corporation has launched new financing products and a sustainability and green financing strategy, with the corporation saying the initiatives will support businesses and investment in key sectors of the economy. Speaking during the launch in Nairobi, KDC Director General Nora Ratemo said the new financial projects have been developed following feedback from businesses, investors and industry players.
Today, KDC was launching our first sustainability and green financing strategy. We currently have been able to mobilize $42 million to start off in terms of investment in green financing. We're looking to mobilize more capital, and as the PS has mentioned, there are various institutions that we can partner with in terms of raising this capital. We are looking at also being accredited by GCF so that we're able to mobilize capital into that sector.
The partnership between KDC and the cooperative movement, private investors and development finance institutions will be very critical in unlocking the full potential of our domestic capital. Through innovative financing models, blended finance mechanisms and strategic investment partnerships, we can channel more capital into our productive sectors, strengthen our value chains, and create greater economic impact.
On the onset, first is to congratulate Kenya Development Corporation for their launch of their first sustainability and green financing strategy. So we are truly appreciative. It's a state cooperation in the government. Private sector are the one that usually leads in these processes. But now when you get government-owned enterprises doing this, we are truly appreciative.
More than 5,000 participants from Kenya's water sector have gathered in Kericho for the 2026 Water and Culture Games, bringing together water service providers, workers, as well as communities through sports and cultural activities. Beyond the competitions, the event has highlighted the urgent need to ensure every Kenyan has access to clean water and improved sanitation services. The country moves closer to the 2027 general election. Reliable water access is expected to remain a key pillar of Kenya's development agenda.
Politicians are making promises using water. For us as water service providers, we are saying that's okay. We see a lot of promises, especially when it comes to tariffs. But what we are telling the politicians is that if you make a promise to lower tariffs or to maintain low tariffs, then one, you are affecting service delivery, will not be able to buy chemicals, will not be able to pay electricity, and will not be able to bring water to your doorsteps.
Serikali ya county government ya Kericho, tuko tayari, atungojei siasa ndio tutumie maneno ya maji kuambia wananchi watupatie kura ndio tulete maji. Kazi imeanza na nimesema last mile connectivity inaendelea sasa hivi. Tunataka tusambaze maji kila eneo ya eneo hili letu la Kericho County.
And youth from the Ma community have called on residents of Kajiado to maintain peace ahead of the 2027 general election, while urging youth to reject political incitement and violence. Speaking in Kiserian, Kajiado North, the leaders warned young people against being used by politicians to destroy property, ban vehicles, or cause unrest. They also urged youth to register as voters and participate in politics peacefully, saying they have a key role to play in shaping the country's future.
Wangu kwa vijana wakati huu ambao tunaelekea kwa siasa ni kwamba tafadhali tusitumike na viongozi kuleta rabsha ama kuenda kuchoma magari ya watu ama kutumika kuhakikisha kwamba wameleta hali ya sintofahamu katika taifa la Kenya. Vijana tuko na jukumu la kwamba sisi ndio viongozi wa kesho. Kwa hivyo ili kesho yetu itimie, tusikubali kuuawa, tusikubali kwenda kuleta rabsha, tusikubali kutumika.
Tumekuja kuhamasisha vijana. Kwanza, wahakikisha ya kwamba wako na kura. Pili, vijana wafanye siasa ya amani. Hapa Kajiado County, tutahakikisha ya kwamba sisi kama vijana tutafanya siasa ya amani. Hatutakubali kuuziwa uoga na pia hatutakubali kufanya siasa ambayo haitaleta amani katika nchi ya Kenya.
And in the fields, hundreds of runners hit the streets of Nairobi on Saturday, kicking off the build-up to the 2026 Standard Chartered Nairobi Marathon. The event, organized by We Run Nairobi in partnership with Standard Chartered, offered runners various distances ranging from 6 to 15 kilometers as they count down to the main race on October 25th gathers momentum. More than 30,000 runners registered in less than 2 months. Organizers were forced to close registration earlier than planned, being one of the fastest registration period in the marathon's 23-year history. Under the theme, Together We Run Further, this year's marathon will also seek to raise 76 million shillings to support young people through education, employability and entrepreneurship programs under the Standard Chartered Foundation.
Fantastic. I think the route was very well marked. The crowds were out there, so very good and well supported. As part of the Nairobi Standard Chartered Marathon, we try and promote healthy lifestyles. So this is one of the ways that we try and promote that. So as we build up to the main marathon, just to make sure that everyone has got a chance to be able to practice and get fit.
Replicating, showing the community the marathon energy that we'll be experiencing later at the Standard. What I love so much about running with the community is that honestly, I've been a runner for the longest time, and every single time I run with someone else, run with a big group, it makes the run so much easier.
All right, so it went right down to the wire, the Nyayo National Stadium, as Manchester United fans once again got the better of their Arsenal rivals. The Red Devil supporters edged the Gunners 5-4 on penalties after a thrilling 2-2 draw in normal time, extending their unbeaten run against Arsenal fans in Kenya 2 matches. And now comedians Yasin and Jian put United 2 goals ahead, but Arsenal fought back through Mchwani and Telvin Paul to force a shootout. And we also got to see that the decisive penalty sealing victory for Manchester United fans in the SportPesa Experience rematch. The event brought thousands of football fans to Nyayo as SportPesa continues its drive to re-energize the stadium experience ahead of the 2026-2027 Kenya Premier League season.
It's Gian once again! And the stadium goes into a rumble! Chris Darling inside the area, should be a goal! There it is! They pull one back. The Gunners are screaming back. Match one is the scorer. That's a good pass inside the area. Tempo! Yes! Yes! It's a new day. Yes, it is. Arsenal FC fans have equalized. Guess who? Kevin Paul. The usual culprit. I mentioned him. Omondi, the comedian, Eric Omondi! It's Eric Omondi who has the last laugh at Nyayo National Stadium. Manchester United, the fans have the last smile. They stand high at Nyayo National Stadium in the biggest.
Now, two-time Champions League winners Paris Saint-Germain of France will face.
That's my seat.
It's a chair. It was hers.
You're new here? Yes. You learned the rhythm.
This place is run by structure. Structure.
It is a system. Ni venye tu huu ni system haisikizi.
And what happens if something you haven't chosen enters your day?
Then you move it.
That's not always going to be possible here.
Then you are going to have a problem.
Noted.
What are you planning? To escape from a resort?
This is not a resort, my friend. This is a storage.
You have to be very careful. Fake money can kill business.
Na leo mko rada yangu.
Small money, kapesa kadogo, big behavior.
I only have.
All right, there you go. I think that's all we had for you this afternoon, and we're looking forward to bringing you more later on at 4 p.m. Make sure that you keep it TV47. My name is Linda Alela. Good afternoon.